All right, get this podcast started. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling right now. Honestly, man, I'm tired today, bro. I really put it all out there on the field today. Like, real talk, I went hard today, dude. Went hard on my training. Pushed a lot farther than I normally do, to be honest. I feel like not so much just pushed farther, but I kind of added more to it today and trained longer, trained harder, and then I still got martial arts videos too. So if y'all act confused about any of it, hold on. There's nothing really to be confused about. Because this is what Batman does. Batman wakes up, he does martial arts, and he does physical strength training. I mean, I wish I had a swimming pool right now to do swimming as well. I would alternate that and do it on different days, but I just don't got it right now. Swimming would be great too. Always helps. Swimming is great for you, I think, especially in the ocean, but the ocean down here is kind of messed up, so it is what it is. How long are we going to take, brother? So, yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, doing what I'm supposed to do, you have to get into a routine with this. It has to be second nature. That's the whole purpose of all this and all the training. Because it's the training, it's the real thing, it's the whole mixture of it. And it's all 100% real and legit. Like I said, and it's also how I get my money right now. So we're gonna stay focused and keep on doing what we do. Hold on, I'm gonna take a video or two. Give me a second. All right, got a couple. Probably do mad views too. Um, so yeah, I don't know, man. I'm on a roll. I'm just not quite where I wanted to be with this. I'm just a tad bit behind, but I'm thinking maybe I could catch up if I could do it right. But y'all don't get it's a tedious process. I have to be careful about how I do this. Actually, it's a lot that goes into it. Hold on. But yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it than y'all wouldn't know because you didn't get it to this level. Ugh, that's what I just think is so funny. It's like these folks, they want to. trick me off my throne and throw me off my square so bad. But what about the part where none of y'all made the team? Oh, for real. What about that part? Like I said, you go against me, go against God, brother. Do you? Their talk. Like I said, we don't even live the same. I mean, I'm coming up against impossible and insurmountable odds. Y'all don't have any challenges going on. Y'all are entitled. I'm not. I have to work hard for every little dime I get. Like, we're just not the same. Never been the same. I really believe in that chi stuff, though, the energy. Pay attention. But yeah, like I said, I do this for real, homie. It's not fake. I don't come out here playing. You know what I mean? We just gearing down towards the end of the day here. About to be, you know, it for today. Retiring for the night. I can do another live if I like. Just talking, but I probably won't have the chat open. I don't need to hear that. So yeah, like I said, man, I mean, it is what it is. You got to focus on the martial arts. You got to get the whole thing moving. You got to get all this going. We do the real thing. We build the suits. I mean, I did all this by myself with Christina behind me and God. It's a lot of stuff to do and take on, man. Like I said, I got the motorcycle jacket cleaned up. I'm kind of excited about that, honestly, because I mean, it's winter's coming around the corner, so I'm going to need it. And I think it's going to be a good style. It's going to look good on camera. I mean, I don't want to be wearing hockey pads, but I mean, there is some padding in it, but it's not really hockey pads. It's a motorcycle jacket. But that's what I'm saying. I think it's a good jacket for what we're doing here. And, you know, it's got padding, I think, like in the shoulders and elbows. So it'll help. It's not like I need it. I got plenty of muscle, but it'll kind of, you know, fill me out for the pictures and the videos. I mean, it's going to look cool, man. It's not so much about how it looks, more so the function. We're worried about the function of it. Trying to see, man. We're worried about the function of it. You understand? About what's going to be applicable and what's going to work. That's the main point here. So, you know, like I said, everything I do, I move off faith, but I think that jacket is going to be a good additive to what we're doing. I think it's going to definitely be applicable, and it'll keep me pretty warm because it's pretty insulated, I've noticed. And I just cleaned it up, washed it off, let it dry. So I think it's a great idea personally. I have a leather jacket that's real cool too, but it's like brown and I would have to clean it up too. It's just, there's no point. I just need one jacket that's applicable and going to keep me warm mainly for right now. If it gets that cold, then I'll worry about it at that point, you know. So I do enough every day, man. I'm tired, bro. Like, day's still not over. I still got stuff I got to do, just, you know, taking care of myself and get ready for tomorrow. So it's never been easy, you know, and that's why, like I said, y'all's little donations go a long way. It helps, man. I'm grateful for everything God give me, man. That's what God taught me, to be grateful. I'm just trying to keep going, man. It's hard. Well, it's been downright impossible, the whole thing, but at the same time, if it wasn't impossible, I would have never achieved so much greatness and so quickly, you know. I would have never gotten to this level, and that's just the truth, is that hard circumstances and impossible circumstances is what will create an actual superhero. That's the truth. If I had it easy, and I had all the money. I mean, I could do it, but I wouldn't have the drive that I have now. I wouldn't be at this level. I wouldn't look like this. Just being real, keeping a buck with you. You know, I wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't be this much on point. I wouldn't be this strong. I had to pull all that out of me. It was a necessity. That's the thing when you have to pull that strength out, it comes out. That's what I try to focus on in the training. You know, so it's like I need to start imagining that I have no other choice, which is kind of what I do. There's a little way I kind of motivate myself and mentally get in the, presence I need to be in the mind state to do all this stuff. But like I said, 57 world records, they're all legit. I'm not making anything up. We work hard, man. While everybody else talks, we work hard. And like I said, I'm thankful for everybody who's helped me along the way at all. Every day I need help. I mean, sadly, it just is what it is. I mean, like I said, if I didn't have to pay this phone bill, it'd be a little easier, be a little more doable, and I'd catch up. But I got to see if I'm even going to pay it or if I'm going to just do the Batman thing and watch movies on my other phone or whatever and kind of chill out and let it be for a minute. But I don't know. It's a lot easier with the phone plan on to try to get my money for the next, months and go around. So, I don't know. And I really need to do that. So we'll see. But like I said, it looks impossible, but God, it's always with God, man. I always have faith, no matter how bad or how impossible or how difficult or how hard it looks. And it's crazy because I'm looking at my shadow right now. Let me show you all this. So I can show you what I'm looking at. It's kind of funny. Can y'all see that? It looks just like the movie, don't it? It looked just like it. Isn't that crazy? This is what I'm looking at when I'm walking. The cape moved just like in the new movie when he's walking and it's kind of swaying back and forth. I'm telling you, it is identical. The movies, the depictions are just spot on. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They are spot on. That's what I was amazed at. I was like, man, they really got this like on point. It was a prophecy, man. It was a story. Obviously, somebody told the story word for word and knew what the prophecy was ahead of time. Somebody somehow, or God just put it all together, and of course he knows. I'm sore today, bro. I just felt that in my left arm. I'm sore. Y'all don't get it. That it really helped me to just do the live stream and do the training without the interruption. Because I trained without breaks, which is a different way of training too. I do a variety of different stuff, but I can feel it today, man. I'm gonna probably start filling out even more, and I'm already ripped beyond belief. But yeah, it's gonna probably get worse because I'm pushing harder. That's the thing. I'm trying to keep push myself, like he said. I'm trying to push harder. All that stuff has me written all over it because that's always been my mentality. So I don't know. It's just cool for me to be the prophecy. It's cool for me to know it's all about me. It was always about me. I was always the one. I was always the chosen one. That's what God told me too. He said it was always you. So I think it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I think it's very cool. It's surreal, man. It's my real life. But yeah, like I said, not too much excitement now. The day is over. This is the good, nice part. Nothing to worry about. Winding down. 10 of the day, man. I'm exhausted, dude. Like physically, I'm tired, worn out. And I still got energy. That's what I'd be trying to work on too, is like having nonstop energy reserves. Is there some reasoning for this? Like, It's the only thing I can't, like, does anyone else feel me? It's the only thing I can't stand is like people who act like they have power and take advantage and like you don't have any power. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's in everything, bro. Just people are just silly, bro. And that's the thing. Like, I noticed with Breezy Brook, I mean, yeah, she's a little out there. You know, she says some kind of outlandish, offhandish stuff sometimes, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about her, but I just know that still they're wrong for what they're doing. And she says a lot of truth, and they try to cover it up. And then I look at the channels that are trying to take advantage of her and the predicaments they're causing for her, right? They don't even have many subscribers. One of them has like 285. So it's like, so you're trying to tell me y'all don't even make money out of this unless you just get donations. They're all trying to do the same thing. And I don't think all these folks know each other. It's possible to some degree, but it's just very odd, man. Because you can't tell me that's not a government element. Why would it keep repeating itself with different people? That's weird, bro. There's no way that people just like someone told them to do this. And that's why I want to take it all to court because it's all going to come out because like all these folks might have to come to court. You understand? Because it's not just about me. It mainly is, but it's about, this has affected a lot of different people. A lot. Now, you know, so I mean, at this stage in the game, it's just makes it that much easier to win. You know, I don't know what I'm going to win, but I want a settlement. I want a ton of money, and on top of whatever else God gives me and has for me, that's the thing. Like, you know, I just shouldn't have to wait. But I know God got me. I know God is not going to make me struggle to get my money. He's going to give it to me. I know that for a fact. He told me. He said, "Nah, I'm just going to give it to you. You earned it." You know, God knows I earned it. Literally, He'll tell you straight up Himself. I feel like He's been telling y'all every day. If you want to be realistic, He tell y'all every day what it is. So, like I said, man, I'm tired, bro. I'm just tired. It was a tough day. I did a lot. Did a whole lot. Look how good looking your Bruce Wayne is. Get a look. Get a gander. Get a gander and get my autograph now while you can, because it's going to be worth millions, probably billions and trillions. You know, that's the thing. I mean, I be seeing videos like talk about how rich Bruce Wayne is, you know, but it was all a story about me. I am Bruce Wayne. The alias was just used to protect and hide my identity. So that means God got to give me all that money. I know you're going to do it, man. I'm telling you. That's what these folks, you know, I don't know if folks really be trying to dismiss that, but if you do, you in for a rude awakening. Believe me, God is going to give me the money for this. He's going to give me the money. That's why I'm doing all the training. This is all because of God. You know, God has me doing, I'm earning every penny, every penny. So I work with God, you know, I work for anybody. I work with God. I do God's will. You know what I mean? But I'll gladly work for God. You know, that's all I want to do is do God's will. Real talk. So it is what it is. But end of the day, like I said, 57 world records, super sore today, all around, all over. I'm just tired, bro. Stuff is not easy, man, but I love it. I mean, I love it. I can't get enough of it. Um, and yeah, like I said, you see how we move, you see how we do things. It's all gonna be the same, man, until God decides to pull me out of all of this. That's all. I just wish things that were a little easier, you know. That's all. But at the same time, like I said, I understand that because it's not easy, that's what builds the character. That's what's created the monster, and that's what has really made me so much stronger. So, you know, folks know what I'm doing to an extent. They have somewhat of an understanding. So I think I'll be all right, man. I was never meant to fit in. I was meant to change everything. That's exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm tired. Super tired. 57 world records. Like I said, I don't know, man. It's just impressive, bro. Like the lifts the other day, that one was super impressive. I've never seen anything like what I did. It's on the channel. And then today was pretty impressive too. It was very impressive actually. And the thing is, like I said, the one that I did on the live stream, I did 2 side reps and I kept holding up, and I haven't done that yet. So it was like I could just feel that I was using my whole hand strength and gripping the bars. I mean, you're gonna understand. I'm gripping the bars and I'm holding my whole body up, picking it up, and rising up in the air. I mean, it's complete. I'm literally moving my entire body, and the level of strength to do that. I'm about 150 something to 165 pounds Tupac weight. That's impressive, bro. That's not a joke, bro. That's some serious stuff. You know, these guys on the TV, they're about 130 pounds, soaking wet. You know, so I mean, yeah, that's a pretty big deal, bro. It's not a pretty big deal. It's a very big deal. You got them big guys. Remember the dude that was with Cali Muscle that tried to do a muscle up and couldn't do one, and then they lied to him and told him he did. Huh. He was out there in Corpus. I met him in person, and he's a joke. Yeah, like I literally met him in person, and I was super rich, and he was nobody, and he had that same attitude, like this kind of arrogance. He didn't say anything to me, nothing. He kind of just was quiet, and that was it. I'm gonna keep it real. I talked to Cali Muscle, and he was saying that boy balling. He was saying that I was rich. I'm like, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? That's the thing people don't get. Like I've already done it. Where y'all want to get and what you want to do, I've done it a million times over. That's why I got so many people that's so jelly. I already been there, bro. That's the thing, y'all. Y'all want to forget and wish it away. They want to forget the past because my past was all beautiful and shining. You know what I mean? Like real talk, and they want to rewrite it to make themselves feel comfortable. Like I ain't got time for it. I care less. I'm gonna keep on being victorious like I always am. Like I said, I've focused fully on this project. I've been doing this for what 2.5 plus, going on my 3rd year. This is my 3rd year being Batman, the real Batman. It's a big deal, man. I've changed a lot, helped a lot. Like I said, I started really focusing on the training. I'm telling you, 57 world records, man. They're all on the channel. So that's the thing. Like, it's not like I would be doing this no matter what. That's what people can't take my gifts away from me. If I had to start over on here, I'd go right back to doing the same thing, and I'd reset all my world records. You know, I'd probably do different ones and stuff because I wouldn't remember, but I'd figure it out, and I'd get right back to where I was, and then just try to get, whatever people to see, and that's it. Same exact formula. So I already built it. I'm building the kingdom of God for real. You know what I mean? It ain't about no YouTube. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I mean, I try to make good, calm, solid decisions. Um, I just know what I'm doing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, man. There's a lot of things I'm very grateful for. Like, I'm very blessed. And I mean, God has really opened my eyes to that. I really see it. I don't take nothing for granted. I don't take any of my blessings for granted. I count my blessings. I'm appreciative to God for everything, truly. But yeah, folks generally have a lot of love for me, respect me. It's pretty cool, man. Like I said, I just try to stay focused and do what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Like I didn't do this to get away from anything or anyone. I did this because this is my calling, so this is something I am compelled to do. I have to do it. You know, I literally have to. I'm called by God. I answered the call. You know what I mean? So he said, pick up your cross and follow me. And I did, so that's the whole thing. That's what this is all about. It's a journey with God, and a beautiful one at that, a very beautiful one. It's been absolutely beautiful, man. It's been an amazing time of my life, man. It's never forget it, ever. It's definitely a story to tell, us for sure, so, but Yeah, just tired. I just keep pushing myself past my limits every day, to be honest. And to do that like every day is pretty surreal and crazy. Most people will not do that. And I don't really have a choice, is how I look at it. I really feel like I don't want a choice. I want to do it, and that's it. You know, it is what it is. Like God's will be done. It's unavoidable and inevitable. So yeah, I don't know. I just know that. Oh yeah, there's a download came out said that God was like bringing me to a whole nother level, going to push me way past my comfort zone. So I think that's kind of what I'm going through as part of my transformation. I think it's one of the major stages of like the whole superhuman concept, everything, all of it. So I'm just listening to God, man. That's the thing. God is training me in front of all of you directly. I mean, God is my trainer. He's training me. So, like I said, I mean, I just wonder when these folks are going to acknowledge reality. I mean, I set 57 world records now. I mean, how much more do I have to do before you just admit and acknowledge reality that there's nobody who can come close to me? I mean, we're talking in the entire world and the galaxy. I mean, there's no one. You know what I mean? Like that's my goal is not to be the strongest just in the world, but the entire galaxy, the entire universe. Like I believe that there's aliens and all that. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like I'm trying to train to get to a different level. Like I'm trying to train, like Superman. So that's what these folks don't get. Like I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the concept of pushing to limits that nobody else would go to. And the truth is that had all this stuff not happened to me, honestly, I would have never. I don't think I would have ever done all this. Not to this extent. You know what I mean? I definitely. I love myself. I just definitely am. I don't know. I'm beyond content and satisfied with me. I'm very proud of myself. You know what I mean? Always was, but I don't know. It's very satisfying. The stuff really does. I mean, it makes me feel great. I'm satisfied with it. I mean, it's amazing. So, like I said, 57 world records. Like I said, I got the motorcycle jacket cleaned up so I can wear the bulletproof vest over it, and I can use that as well. And like I said, that's the point. Like, I'll be putting on the actual bat suits and all that when Christina and I are in New Orleans and all that, and I'll be going out at night and during the day and like doing actual real stuff and actual missions and assignments too. So it's going to be interesting. You know what I mean? It'll be very interesting. You know what I mean? Especially in like New Orleans or wherever we're at. So I don't know. The thing is, I don't like to, I don't need to say the phrase, but my deal is I might not really be doing it in New Orleans that often. Like we might take trips and I do it in other cities and then come back to New Orleans. Like I really don't want to do it that much there, but we'll see about that as well. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have to, because there's a lot going on there. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, I want to give Christina all my time, like I said, we'll probably take a break from this. I mean, we're going to take a break from this primarily and have our pre-honeymoon. And I just want her to have all my attention. She's all I care about. It's everything to me. She comes first before the Batman thing and before anything. So, I can't wait for that. I take the good parts. I think a lot of it in the videos is not necessarily true. Like I deserve to be happy, man. I deserve comfort. I deserve to be happy and with Christina and good and not have to worry. And that's the thing. I got to have money to do this. You know what I mean? Like it's never a waste, but it would be a shame and you know to not do this on a real level. It's what I did all this for. So I think it's going to happen. And that's the thing, life be life, and in life we can't control everything. So, like I said, I am the savage that was perfectly nurtured in time by God, God's creation. So, I mean, had it not been for all the experiences, I've been all over the country. Had it not been for all the crazy stuff I went through, bad days, bad nights, rough days, rough nights, and the good times too, I wouldn't be who I am today, So that's the thing. That's what life is about, and overcoming obstacles. And that's just how I feel. That's really what I feel. For me, life has always been that. It's always been about a challenge and overcoming that challenge. So, um, hey, y'all don't get. I'm so on a different level. I was thinking. Well, I'm not even going to say it. Oh, well, like I said, we got to build the wings. Is the thing. I got to build the wings. I mean, it's not going to work with the steel armor, I'm sure, but I'm realizing that it's very possible. It's very possible. It's just they're going to have to be built right and like assembled. Hold on. So yeah, like I said, 57 world records. I'm a superstar. I'm a real celebrity, right? Doing this for real. And I don't know. I just think it's impressive that, I mean, I started with the bat cycle. I paid for. I paid for everything. It was $1,300 I put into it. Fixed it like twice. I mean, I've got my motorcycle jacket ready. That's another whole suit with the bulletproof vest. That's a whole suit. I got this one. That's two bat suits, and you see me alternate them. I mean, I built all of this with my own capital and my own money. I'm pretty proud, man. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, I came prepared. I knew ahead of time clearly what I was doing, and I envisioned it, and I saw the vision. I didn't have to think about it. I just naturally did it. And these people don't even understand. I had to reteach myself how to walk when I bounced back from what happened to me. And I literally came out as Batman and emerged when I could barely walk. I could barely walk. I mean, walking was terrifying. I had no idea if I could even get back to where I was at. So that's the thing people don't get. Like, to see me overcome obstacles like that time and time again and keep bouncing back. And that's not the first time I've had to reteach myself how to do stuff. So I had to reteach myself how to talk before, all because of just stuff I went through physically, and bounced right back. So, I mean, it's like, it's a big deal, man. And that's why these people are so in their feelings. And it's just sad, man. I mean, even when I bounced back from that, they didn't waste any time, and they still on here trying to do what they doing. I mean, like I said, bro, like, no. The answer is no. You know what I mean? Like I said, we don't do that, man. These people, they always take the cop out. That's surreal, man. That's funny as hell. So, like I said, um, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm not worried about folks' opinion. Much less that I don't have any respect for and don't have self-respect. So I respect me. I'm proud of me. I'm extremely proud of Christina. I'm happy, man. I just need the donations, bro. Like I said, we're coming close to the 20th. My phone plan's going to go out on the 20th. I have to see when the money comes in, this next check. It's like only $102 and some change. It's not that much, but it's something. And I need y'all's help, man. If y'all can donate anytime, please do. You know what I mean? I really need to come up with 55 bucks. And like I said, I'm not trying to be selfish or greedy or anything like that. That's why I have requests out on there on Cash App. And I tell them, like, when you can, you have time, just when you can, if you can help, please do, because I'm trying to get the phone paid. The requests on Cash App, please don't cancel them. Please just let them do their thing until you're ready to donate, and hopefully you do. That's all I can say. Please don't cancel them, because then it makes it that much harder for me to continue to request. And I'd like to be able to do that. So, if you can't fill it right now or whatever, or you don't want to, just let it be, please. You feel me? So that's about it. But like I said, man, we making progress by leaps and bounds, man. I'm getting a lot stronger, and this is all about training me, the ninja, to put in the suits. And like I said, we're gonna have completely official, legit suits that are different. And I'm at the point I feel like I don't even need them. Like I said, I'm trying to work on, where I'm just resilient within my spiritual and my own self. You know what I mean? So that's just going to be extra protection and extra help. So it all makes perfect sense, man. It's happening right in front of you. Stay mad. We're going to stay winning. All right. We making dough.